said before, I want to just say something out here that hopefully you'll remember this and this can help you. How many times y'all ever been to church and hear your pastors or Sunday school teachers say, hey, it's important that you pray and it's important that you read your Bible? How many's ever heard that? Y'all hear that all the time? You know why that is? So what do you think's happening when you're praying? What do you think's happening? What are you doing? You're talking to God. So when you're reading the Bible, what's going on there? He's talking to you. That's right. That's exactly right. So when you're praying, you're talking to God, and when you're reading your Bible, He's talking to you. That's why it's so, so important that you do both. You got to do both. All right. Good message. All right. Going to the cabins here. You know what? On a Thursday, it's really doing pretty good. As a Thursday, even the guys are doing pretty good. So the very first cabin I go to, man, I'm telling you, this one's going to be hard to beat. Let me read. So y'all know my son-in-law Ryan. He says, "Dearest mother and father, last year I was but a foolish child. If you recall, I tried to blackmail you. Since that day I have lived with shame and regret. I come before you humbly, beg for your forgiveness. I realize my mistake. I implore you to find it within your hearts to give me a second chance. I know you all have forgiveness of Joseph, patience of Job, and the love of Jesus in your heart. Please accept these pictures and artwork from your grandson as a token from me, your favorite child. If it is not enough, now listen, I will take you to Texas Roadhouse when we get back. So when I go into the room, I have Joseph. I have some just coloring. I have some more coloring. And let me just say it like this. This is all going on in the refrigerator. You know what it is. All these things here. But this right here really is what really tops it. And you got pictures. I mean, look at that. Look, I mean, you know they're probably going to win, right? Is that what y'all thinking? And look. And their cabin was very clean, so very nice job. So then I go to, you know what's really funny is before this day even started, Brandon came up to me and he's like, I really believe it's going to be a very tight competition because I think Ryan and I are throwing it all in today. So this is the day. So then I go to cabin 3. Cabin 3 wasn't bad. BJ, you've done good. First time out, yeah, I see. Your heart's really not truly into that. So I get it. You know, it was pretty clean. Your clothes are on the floor and that kind of stuff, but not bad. Then you go to cabin number 12. You know, it really improved. I really think that cabin 12, it's gotten a little better. And that's all I need to say. All right, then go to cabin 5. Well, hold on. Yeah, let me go to cabin 5. So cabin 5, man, it looked good. And I got a question. Do you all have a broom in your room? So is that what you do? Because I was wondering, it's like, man, this floor is pretty clean. And I look around and there's no broom. It's like, how are you doing it? Who is using their shirt to sweep this floor? Yeah, somebody's getting down on their hands and knees with a shirt or something on it. Is that what that smell is? That's a whole lot of pride coming out of that room, isn't it? Smell of pride. Who's doing push-ups with you? Eli. Okay. Do what? Oh, he did more than you. So then I go to cabin 4. Now that is Brendan's cabin. And I have this note. It says, "This isn't your average Snickers. Time to pull out the big guns." and he said, "And I hope it smells good." And it did. It really smelled good. But let me tell you what the not your average Snickers. I actually thought this was a bunch of individuals. It is not. That is one candy bar. So, Thanksgiving came early. So then I go down to the girls' cabin. I'll start at the top. Girls' cabin yesterday, they were the ones that won, and it did. It looked really good, but I will just say it like this. It's not Swiffer good today. I knew something was up. But it was still nice. You know, I couldn't flip the quarters off the bed like I could yesterday, you know, that kind of stuff. So then I go down to the bottom, and that one looked really, really good. And then what was funny, I know my wife did the devotions the other day, and they literally put the devotion she used right in the middle. "Be still and you know I am God." So we had this little, all of this. And for the sake of time, I won't read all that, but there is a whole lot of goodness there. And they went through each one of them. Here's my name, here's her name, and it's got John 1:1, Obadiah 1:17, Hosea. So it's great. It's great. So all that. Then they had this. It had all these little favorites here, in the shape of I think it was like almost like a heart around it, wasn't it? Or like a circle around it, or something other. But they had Snickers and Twix and peanut butter cups and this good pretzel, all this stuff. Is it a good pretzel? It looks good. Yeah, it is a pretzel, sweet and salty pretzel. And I do like those. But their room was immaculate. Very nice. So, with that all being said, this was a very hard day today, wasn't it? It was very, very hard. And there's only one way to do it. There is a tie. It is the girls at the bottom and cabin number 4. That is your tie. Ryan, you're going to have to text Roberta. All right. Well, at this time, yes.
Brother McKay lost his keys, so if anybody sees keys.
Oh, someone said
They lost them.
you lost them again?
Yes. So if anybody finds keys, turn those in. And then we need to start turning them in.
Taking off that class.
Did you find them again? Do you have them? Oh, okay. They're gone. Okay, so you lost again. All right, Jerry, if we find your keys again, you're giving them to me until we leave.
Okay, that's fine.
All right, let's go ahead and we'll pray. And then I think we have let's just recap tournaments here. I think we have a winner in carpet ball, right? We have a winner in foosball, right? Okay, we have a winner in pool. Do we have a winner in pool? And do we have the championship, I think, is for ping pong today, right? All right, so we'll do that. And then cornhole is finished. We do have a champion for that. So the only one we're waiting on is ping pong. Is that correct? All right.